waffles, waffle, waffle, waffle. Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Well,
So much for a quiet fucking Sunday. And I don't even half know what's going on, but I know enough of what's going on to be pretty fucking pissed.
well, hey, first live in 2 weeks.
I know.
I
Fucking
am
hell.
demonized. I'm a shitster. Oh my God. I never laughed so hard at
And,
somebody laughing at my AI. I'm laughing at my AI memes.
well, and it's, it's only YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's only YouTube. What are you getting so upset about? Hi,
Well, it's
Sarah.
only YouTube when it's her dishing her bullshit.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's
Okay.
exactly what it is. And, just for the
Mhm.
record, I went back and watched it. I just scrolled back and listened to Truth on Panel. Okay. She wants to, if she's so inept at doing fucking live streams and doesn't know how to moderate her chat when it's her channel, then she doesn't need to be live streaming. Oh, I tried to turn off the comments. I tried to do this. Bitch, people were getting doxxed for 37 minutes. And she
Knew
wants to
it.
pretend like she doesn't know? Huh? What the fuck? Stop it. And she inserted herself into that bullshit. Things were, you know what? We kept quiet about a lot of this for a long time before any of this came out. And because behind the scenes, and we're no doxers, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut for the moment, but I've never doxed anybody. I don't know anybody that has doxed anybody. And she wants to give Fat Piggy a free pass. Oh, well, okay, whatever. But another thing that I'm going to point out is she doesn't know what happened behind the scenes because she wasn't there. We do know what happened behind the scenes because we were there before there was even a kerfuffle.
That's right.
About what had happened. So, no, ma'am, don't even try that bullshit that it should have been kept behind the scenes. It was kept behind the scenes until
somebody was feeling left out. Somebody inserted their fat ass into business that was not theirs.
None at all. But they want to turn that around and like it wasn't our business. Excuse me. Like I said, we were behind the scenes the whole time. A lot of us feel horribly guilty because we kind of knew what Kate's situation was, beforehand. She's had a problem with a roommate she's known a very long time. And, she just was like, I'm hanging in there, folks. It is what it is. We were being encouraging to her. And then when the bitch came in and offered her, oh, you can come hang out with me. It'll be great. We'll be helping each other. We encouraged her to do it. I could fucking kick myself now for doing that. I could kick myself because we sent Kate from one fire to the next.
From the frying pan into the fire.
Yes, we did. And unwittingly, we had no idea that was going to happen. We thought, oh, hey, nobody had, and still, can I just point this out now, please?
Sure.
That when you had your live that gave Kate a chance to speak.
You mean the one I did 2 weeks ago?
Thank you. Yes, it was only 2 weeks ago. And when you gave her chance to speak, nobody doxed that drunk bitch. Nobody. The records may have been put up, but her name was not shown ever. Nobody doxed that bitch's real name in that live stream or anywhere else for that matter.
Well, not by my hand, but it was known online. Her name was
Well, yeah,
already
of course it
doxed.
was
Yeah.
known. I mean, that's how I first met some of the people in this community, is because Angie Lee did the same. She doxed her with that DUI accident that she had. And everybody
Mhm.
went, oh, hey, and it was over. Nobody really paid much attention to it, and it was
Yeah.
done. So, oh yeah, her, and plus she's got channels all over the place where she's put her own real name out there.
Kate, the links in Discord,
Yes, it
jump
is,
up.
ma'am. Yes, it is. And but just pisses me off. And then she wants to call everybody to her fucking panel. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not at your fucking beck and call, ma'am. I'm not
And
going
you've
on your
got
panel. I saw how your last panel went, and it was
plus you've
fucking
blocked
embarrassing.
everybody. This is a tactic that people use,
Thank you. It's
is that they'll go,
embarrassing.
"Well, the link is in the chat," but what she doesn't say to people is, "I've blocked them so that they can't come up, but
Right?
I'm going to
Exactly.
pretend
Exactly.
that they
Exactly.
can."
And plus, bitch, I'm not afraid of either one of you damn bitches. Let me get that fucking straight right now. She wants to, oh, Alana stayed in her own corner. No, that bitch hasn't. Would you like dates? I can come up with plenty of dates where she has harassed, poked, and done whatever. And we have ignored the stupid little cunt, except for some shade here and there.
Mhm.
Oh, wah, it's shade. Big fucking deal. That bitch has had my name, your name. She did a live that I just was able to listen to not long ago. You know what? She said my name like 30 times. Oh, yeah, but she's left me alone. Fuck off with that shit. And you right now, oh, well, I didn't mean to dox anybody. I didn't mean to dox anybody. I didn't know what was going on. Yes, you did. And the bitch
She
that did
did
it
know.
still has a fucking wrench in your chat, bitch.
She did know
Explain that shit. I am fucking pissed.
because she said my name was Karen, and then Munchie said that is your name. I'm like, no, it's not.
No, it's not.
And
Kate, can you take the cover off your phone so you don't sound so muffled, please?
Yeah, there's another one. Sorry. I'm not okay. If you want to sit over there in Munchie's little live while we're being bashed all to hell, fuck off. Don't talk to me. I'm sorry. If I want to be petty, yeah, I'll be petty. And careful, Kate, your camera's on.
okay,
I'm done with this bullshit. I am so done as being painted the bully. No, I'm not a fucking bully, but I will put you in your fucking spot when it calls for it. So prove I've doxed anybody, prove I've gone real life on anybody, but I can prove you have. So don't go there with me.
Mhm.
Don't do it. MT admitted that he was trolling as Glory's dead brother. He
He admitted it.
admitted it. So
Yeah.
fuck off with that shit too. I mean, I've let a lot of shit go.
I'm
A
going to
lot.
so I can try and get this cover off.
I know, honey. But just know that your camera's going on. So just so you
Got
know.
a nice shot of the cupboards.
Yeah, I know. But I do. I feel so bad after a lot of this shit went down because we encouraged her. Oh, it'd be perfect. And everybody has a past. I get that. I'm no innocent child either. But I have not done some of the shit, and Munching has no fucking idea what went on. All she's doing is listening to the drunk's stories.
Yep.
So you go ahead and listen to the drunk stories. You
But
go
then
right ahead.
Annie's got the habit of believing
Everything.
everything that a troll will say, but
I
will
know.
punish her friends, her
Exactly.
mods.
Yep. Oh, she sure did. Because I let a lot of things go. She went to, I never attacked her. Honey, yeah, you did. I was over in a live stream with a whole bunch of other people. And yes, this was a long time ago, granted. But you wanted to call people out that were over in that live stream because you thought they were attacking you. No, I was there because I was asking the dumb bitch for proof that she never provides anyway. When are we going to get to see this proof that you've got?
Exactly.
For
I'm
me,
waiting. I keep waiting.
and I've got a good fucking memory here. That was with Candy, to where she supposedly had all the recordings of everybody and his brother calling where supposedly Carlos worked and got fired. There's all these recordings. They're going to turn him into the authorities. Well, when are we going to see that? That's what I was over there asking. I was asking with several other people that are over there asking the exact same fucking thing. Only all of a sudden, I'm a shady bitch. And she was, calling all the shady bitches. Well, bitch, I fucking showed up in your live stream. I'm not scared of you. You're stupid if you think I am.
She's a bitch.
And I showed right up.
And
I was.
I lost my license. Shit.
And that you killed somebody? Get the fuck out with that shit.
I killed somebody too.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I have a multi-state license that I had to let go when I got disabled. Just last year, I did it for 28 fucking years.
Thank you.
And it was a multi-state, meaning you can practice in 3 states. My license is in Kentucky, assholes. My name is not Karen. I never took my husband's name. I kept my maiden name, you fucktard. I'm so tired of her. You want to dox somebody else, whoever this person is, go right a fucking head.
Thank you.
I am so tired of her fucking long horse-faced ass thinking she knows everything that's going on. And
she knows nothing.
My license. It was in Kentucky because when you work at the base hospital in
Happy
the
birthday,
ER,
Annie.
it's Kentucky and Tennessee. You can work in Georgia. You can work in Alabama. Fuck you, Annie. Fuck you.
Yeah, she has no idea what's going on. And, the little live stream that she did inserting herself, well, now she's accusing all of us of inserting ourselves. Oh, no, ma'am. We, like I said, we knew a lot of shit that was already going on behind the scenes. And we were just trying to help you get through tough times, because we all have tough times,
Right.
And she inserted herself. Annie, you came in to the Discord bitching.
Mm-hmm.
And we were all, half of us didn't even know really what was going on because Kate never really said anything.
Nope.
Not until it was push comes to shove. And then we started finding out what was going on. I hope you know, Miss Drunk Ass Bitch, that and this is not going to get released, but we've heard you behind the scenes while Kate was there with you. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. So don't even try it. Don't even. Now, you had some explaining to do with your record because some of it involved kids.
Exactly.
Yep.
And we don't like that fucking shit. So yes, ma'am, if that's the shit that's going to come out, then yes, let's be honest, shall we?
Yep.
You weren't going to be honest. You haven't been honest yet, you drunk bitch.
Yeah.
So no, ma'am, no, ma'am. I am livid.
So who said I killed somebody and lost my nursing license? Where'd that come from?
Munching did.
Munching,
that was on her stream today. And did you hear that, you wish?
Yeah, she said she has papers on you.
Yep.
And she slipped and said, she goes, anybody can do a background check. And then she said them. So she probably did a background check on you. Supposedly.
There's nothing on me.
I know, exactly. And got the wrong person.
Oh my God.
And got the wrong fucking person.
Right.
From Tennessee is what she did. And there's 1,000 of them. I don't give a shit.
Exactly. Because that's the funny thing. When all this doxing started going on, which was not by us, by the way, they were troll accounts coming around to every place.
Yes.
And trying to dox people and do this and do that and videos. I even had nice people message me behind the scenes and go, girl, I said, honey, this is the funny thing about it is We have no idea who those fucking people are. None.
We don't. We had
No.
no clue who the hell they
None.
were.
No. And so, for one, they can't get even that fucking right. So stop with your bullshit. So, and we have some other little evidence too, ma'am, that you're trolling yourself.
Yeah.
You stupid bitch.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, that was so
Oops, oops. So
Yeah.
again, Discord is a fun place, especially when there's like what 11 bitches in there, and I'll
No,
be
we're
proud to
even.
say I'm the assistant head bitch.
Yes. Right? Because that was
Listen,
me trolling him for 3
and
weeks.
and let's be honest here. And I'm waiting for the receipts. You keep suggesting that you have all this inside from Anna J. What goes on in our Discord?
Yeah, let's see it. I'd
Show
love to
it,
see it.
bitch.
Yeah, me too.
Show
I'd
it.
love to see it.
Yeah,
Because
Show
I
it.
give you permission
me
to
too.
post your evidence.
Yeah, me too.
And
Because
show
guess
this
what?
license shit on this person. Show it.
Yeah,
Show it. Bring
exactly.
it up.
Exactly.
And I will report you to whatever board this is. I don't know if she looked in Tennessee. I don't know. Again, it was a multi-state license, is
Thank
what I
you.
have.
Right.
I was licensed in Kentucky.
Yep.
So pull it up, bitch.
Exactly. Let's
Because
see
then
your
I'll
evidence.
report your ass to the board for doxing someone else.
Yep.
Exactly. Exactly. So, some people that when they sit there and say, "Oh, I was just trying to help the situation."
Oh,
No, ma'am,
fuck
you
you.
weren't.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't.
No.
She wanted drama. But she
Exactly.
has a boring, pathetic
Lynn.
fucking life.
She
Yep.
kept trying to get it out of me. I'm nosy. I'm nosy. What's going on? I didn't tell
Mhm.
her out of respect for Annie Channy. It wasn't going to come from my mouth. No,
No.
she pushed, she pushed, she pushed, she pushed until she brought her up on her panel, and she can't take accountability for it. She says, I don't
Exactly.
take accountability. You weren't in her home. She has no fucking clue what I went through.
Exactly. But we have a little big heads up on what you did go through, Kate, and it was
Yep.
disgusting. And no, I just saw what Truth said. Nobody, again, you can come in the whole Discord and look around. Munching, you were in there long enough to know there's some shade recipes and some old ladies talking about just whatever.
Right.
So, no, there's 11 women in there.
Yep.
And nobody ever said, and again, I will say this myself. This goes for me. I have never said anything in Discord that I wouldn't say publicly right to your
Right.
face.
Exactly.
Girls.
Right to your face. No problem. So show the screenshots. That she's taking some of the verbiage from the other crazy bitch. I love it. Some of you women are 50, 60, 70, 80. I'm like, God, that fucking sounds familiar. You
She's
should be
my
embarrassed.
age.
She's
She is
embarrassing. My
fucking older
God.
than me.
Only Michael can make fun of our age.
That's
Yes,
right.
that's
Damn
it.
straight.
That's it. Only Michael. But she is older than me. And she looks 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
Like a teenager with yo and oh my god. I want to punch my
Exactly.
phone every time I hear it. I'm so-
Exactly. So, I mean, and everybody can have problems. Like I get it that, it, she's an alcoholic. That's very clear that she's an alcoholic because half the time she can't remember what the fuck she does or says.
Yep.
And she can't even troll herself correctly without getting her busted herself, which I think is fucking hilarious. But anyways, and if you would like receipts on that, Miss Janie, I would be more than happy to show it to you. So no problem. Keep calling me out, ma'am.
Well, she
So
was trolling me from her own number.
exactly.
She's
That's
trolling me.
oops.
Yep,
I'm like,
and
are
she,
you fucking kidding
she,
me?
Right.
yep, she was trolling. Yep, she sure
Yep.
was.
Yep.
Hey,
She
old
did.
man.
Hey, Red. Hi, good to see you, sweetheart. Hey, Holly. I'm sorry. Good to see you, Holly.
Hey,
That's
Red.
all right, honey. Holly, I already put your order in for your Mean Girl jacket, darling. It'll be in soon. Don't worry.
Hot take.
Well, did y'all ever remember, like in Discord, it'd probably be sometimes 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Annie J would come in there and tell us everything we already knew.
Yes.
And
Right.
she
Yes.
just, it felt like I got a sense then before I even knew that I thought she was drunk or high.
Right.
It's just
Right.
the
Yeah.
way
And
she
it was,
was writing, typing.
and who was it about 90% of the time, girls? Come on.
Yep. Yeah.
Lana.
Alana.
Alana's talking about me. I'm going to
I'm
sue
gonna
that
sue
bitch.
her.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm like,
go
you woke
for
me
it,
up for
girl.
that.
Oh man. So
Green
no,
pieces.
no. And did nobody kick anybody out of Discord? Weirdo, long time ago, after he come up with his little bullshit stories, he left on his own. Bye. Don't let chat hit you in the ass on the way out. And I never spoke to that little prick again and never will. And
Nope.
Munching, you were in our Discord on and off a couple times.
She
What'd
was.
you see that was so horrific?
Oh, Red, thank you.
Thank you, Red,
Oh,
sweetheart.
that's sweet.
So,
I was
no.
never anything but good to Annie. Munching.
Well, yeah,
We all were. Yeah, everybody.
All for
You're
she did
welcome to
that
be a
night.
mean girl. Sign up for the jacket.
Yes,
absolutely.
sign up for the
Absolutely.
jacket.
Yeah, because, after our kerfuffle went down, I went over, had a conversation with them because I'm the one that called the nutball bitch out for using a fake picture. The video's up on my channel. The community post stood. It was there for 7 hours. And since we're involved in it, I went over there. Well,
Thank you, Lynn.
Pink Blush did a great little video on it. I didn't do that video. Pink Blush did it. And it was shown on live just a couple days after she supposedly had this sleeve surgery. And she keeps going back to the nurse said, didn't you all hear the nurse say it? That I've had this done before? No, honey, you were just there for an endo because you did the fast track because your sleeve surgery, you never had it. That was the whole point of all of the bullshit. You never had a sleeve surgery. You got called out for it and it was done. Now, after all that, I went on Annie's panel. I even told her that night, hey, I'm not here to cause problems, but since, we were the ones involved in this directly, here's what happened from our perspective. There's a live up that Glory did. You can all go back and watch from the exact same day the shit happened because we called her out on her bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And she got all butthurt for that, and we have not heard the end of it since. And she was I'm reformed, I'm this, I'm that. Oh, honey, please, I got dates and videos. You haven't changed a bit, you nutty bitch. So keep my name out your mouth, or you will be sorry. You will be sorry. So, I better keep my mouth shut before you get like.
Thank you, Simply Kate. Oh, I just went back into my YouTube so I could see who got memberships. So, oh my goodness,
Welcome.
a lot. Hell, damn. So we was gifted Annie, Metal Chick Holly, Garden Lover, Jack Burton, Dan. Hey, Dan. Been a while.
Oh, wow. Is that Fish Dan?
Yes.
Oh,
Coffee,
wow. I
Coffee
got to
Girl,
scroll
Freddie
back. I didn't even
McDonald.
see. I still don't see them. But Dan, I've
I think
wondered
he's
about you. I
lurking.
hope you're doing good, sweetie.
I think he's lurking. So
Oh, okay.
Coffee Girl, Freddie McDonald, Castle Delac, Lady Nighthawk. Thank you so much and welcome. Now got to really put
Right.
out content now.
I know. And I apologize, guys. I mean, here I'm the one going off being all crazy. But because I know the truth, I saw it all go down
Yeah.
firsthand. So that's why I am so pissed off. So, no, you're not going to insert yourself the day before our live stream, knowing, and again, go back and listen to that live. Nobody doxed anybody in that live stream. Yeah, we showed her record, but we never said her name, not her government name. I've always referred to her as Annie Janney.
Yep, you sure did. Yep.
So nobody's ever doxed her. And again, let me just put this out there too. If you would like, and this goes for all you weird bitches, since we're calling people weird, put up or shut up. Show me where I have doxed anyone. Show me where I've taken real life to anybody, ordered a pizza, called a dog pound, called fucking anybody. I haven't. And that goes for every bitch I'm sitting with right now. None of us have.
And
And the thing, I need to say this, and Annie, believe it or not, the people that are watching you have watched you. What I'm saying is, you've lied straight to their faces. They know it.
Exactly.
Whether they
How
go back and watch
embarrassing.
you out of sheer entertainment, that's on them, and God bless you for it. You know, you're a hoot.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
don't think they're stupid enough to not remember what you said the stream before, or the months before, or 6 months before.
I'll be back.
I do, and I'm not particularly the brightest tool in the cupboard, you know.
Yeah, now she wants to sit there and bring up how I was blitzed at sticking up for he who shall not be named. Sticking up for him and said the N-word. Well, you know what? You can dish it out.
But you can't take it. It's just that what this is what you wanted. You inserted yourself in something that wasn't
right.
Your place. Nobody asked you in.
Nope.
You left Discord.
Yep.
You never said a fucking word to any of us that you were leaving.
Nope.
What was that about?
But because
but we're not, munching crew. We're not going to go chase after you.
And what happened between me and Annie was not my business to tell her.
Exactly.
I just lost my cat number 1, and that motherfucking bitch.
It was none of her business. She just wanted
said,
to know.
You know left how I am with my dog. That was a $7,000 surgery. Bitch. Do you have the $7,000? I already went there 3 times to the vet and had procedures done. I was out of fucking money. And they said it probably wouldn't work and that the doctor wasn't there at the emergency that night. So how dare her say, you know how I am about my animals. I would have gotten the surgery. Fork up $7,000 at a goddamn emergency vet clinic.
Exactly, Kate. Exactly. No doubt.
Stand that bitch. I stood by her. I lost friends on YouTube because of her. Because I stood by her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she wants to do this shit?
Yeah. Because like after that, she cut Piggy off after that fake surgery because she didn't want to look like a dumbass. Well, guess what?
Too late.
I was cool. I was cordial. I did, all the, whatever I needed to do. I didn't have a problem. Now I got a problem. And, again, she inserted herself where she had no business inserting herself. And she did it for the views. And excuse me, but just before you hid your channel just like a year ago or so, didn't you only have 5,000 subscribers and all of a sudden you have 11?
No. She got this, but she told me and everybody else, just start doing shorts, and everybody, yeah,
exactly.
And one more thing I need to add to this.
Do it, darling.
I showed your cousin my legal name. My government name. So go ahead and dox whoever you have to dox, whoever tried to kill somebody. Go ahead.
Yep.
Because your cousin knows my real name and my address.
Yep, she does.
So fuck you.
Yep.
Oh, yes, Annie. A whole bunch of them.
I gave her.
Yeah. Yeah. So I wonder how that worked. So again, she wants to sit over there and pretend like she's Polly perfect. I said I was sorry. What more do you want? You
No.
know, I listened to the part where Truth was on panel, and you weren't getting it. She put up an example of, well, how would you feel? So I can go ahead and dox one of your loved ones, and that's okay. And I just go, oh, I'm sorry. That's what happened. People were being doxxed for 37 minutes. And
Yep.
please don't pretend like you don't know who Olap is. Fucking lying.
Oh my
Don't even
God.
go
She knows
there.
who Olaf
I don't
is.
even
You
know
don't want,
who is
listen, you don't want
Olap.
Olaf looking over your, because she's relentless. When she's pissed
Oh,
off
yes, ma'am.
or even intrigued enough to go and look in your direction, I'd probably, hide your channel
Right.
again.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know,
because, Olaf did a perfectly good live reacting. So, yeah, and Olaf was very meaningful and beeped all the shit that you didn't, Munchie.
Yep. Yep.
So you can say you're sorry till the cows come home. But let me tell you something. Sorry is a sorry ass word.
Mm-hmm.
you don't
She
know who
knew.
Olaf
She
is,
knew.
Annie?
Because when I said I said, Annie, when I knew you had that black book, I lied to you about my name, right? And Annie Munching said, "Oh no, that's your name."
Right. Like she knows. Right.
So, and
Mhm.
then it went on for another 30 minutes. I'm like, okay. So behind the scenes, I showed it. It was illegal. It says, I showed her Rochelle my government name. Um, and I was like, just in case shit hits the fan, because I don't know where all these names are coming from, but this is my name. This is where I live, and because Rochelle's a good egg. She keeps things
I adore Rochelle.
private.
Yep.
Yep.
She
I adore
doesn't.
Rochelle.
She
We
doesn't.
don't judge her connections. That's for
No,
sure.
and
No,
she
we
never
don't.
bashes Annie ever,
No,
ever.
she does not. No, she does not.
She does not. So I just said, just in case shit hits the fan,
Hmm.
I know you're. I trust her, and so I gave her my legal name. It was on a Cash App. On the member, I told you on the back end where you can put like you can make up a name for people to see for safety. So I
Right.
Yeah.
went into the back end where it says I think it says legal name or government name. I can't remember. And then it shows your phone number and your address. Like on the back end, I took a screenshot of that and gave it to her.
Right.
So it's definitely none of the names that they were
Well,
putting out.
exactly. And that was so cool. People, other people had our backs or were messaging us behind the scenes going, and we're like, dude, I have no idea. I mean, and I've said it a million times, my invisible husband, I have been married for decades and I have no kids. So yeah, when they keep putting this shit up, I'm less laughing, going, well, but I feel bad because somebody is, they're putting out somebody's
They're
information and
putting
goes
out their
somewhere.
information. Like,
Yeah,
when did you become a stepmother? I was like, where is
I
this all coming from?
well, and they were getting, and I love that though. They're getting the Kates confused, which I think
Yes.
is fucking hilarious. It's like, okay, well, wait a minute. Now, am I the one with the cat? Or are you the one with the
I
cat? Or am I the
don't
one
know.
with the kid? I'm like, I fucking am lost, man. I have no fucking idea what's going on. But that's because the mastermind behind most of it is a drunk.
Right.
Hey,
Yeah,
kiddo.
I birthed my kids and I raised them too. I didn't get them taken away from me. Yeah.
Exactly, darling. Come on. It's just ridiculous. Some of this bullshit. And, I'm sorry. When I tell people I'm from Missouri, that means I want to see the fucking receipts. Don't
Right.
even say shit to me until you prove it.
Right.
And
Right.
there's another one I want to point
Hey,
out
Kettle.
since my deceased brother's name's floating around again.
Yeah.
MT, I know that it's you
Yeah, you
because
admitted it.
you were
It's
in
him.
Discord when I announced my brother's name.
Yep.
Yep. It's him. He admitted it.
Listen, Annie or Munching, don't for 1 second think he doesn't know your brother's information.
Well,
Don't
yeah.
you think that he hasn't already made a patrol account with your
Uh-huh.
brother's name?
Of
Mhm.
course.
So it's not going to be any of us
Nope.
because we're
Nope.
not fucktards. We're
Yep.
Thank
not
you.
some poor fucking leg humping simp whose mother didn't want him, whose adoptive mother doesn't like him. So that's why he's around us old women all the time. He's got a hate boner.
Yep.
So, MT, you keep going the direction you're trying to tease me with, you're going to fuck around and find out.
Yep.
Because
Yep.
you will be the one I go real life on.
Yep.
Mhm.
And you can
Yep.
take that to the fucking bank
Yep.
and cash it.
That's right.
So
That's
don't
right.
try me. I'm a slow burn. I can take a lot. But when I do go, it's nuclear. And I'm very quiet. I am not reactive. I will not let you know which direction I'm moving.
No, you don't. You keep a lot of us in check. So,
So
I mean,
please, and I've said it again, don't mistake my kindness for weakness.
exactly. Exactly.
So
So,
play
yeah,
the game,
no.
boy. Play the
No, no,
game.
no.
If you've got
Yeah.
family too, and
Hmm.
if you go low, I can go lower.
And we
We'll
aren't
be
the ones
happy
that
about
doxed
it.
you to
And I've
begin
got
with.
backup, sweetheart. I've got
Yeah.
actual smart people.
Yep. Oh, exactly.
I've got people,
Exactly.
Yep.
gonna help me out if I need it.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't.
Nope. Nope.
You never will, because you're a skanky little fucking leg humper.
Yep.
You're that
Exactly.
annoying chihuahua that's humping the pillow. That's
Yep.
what you are.
Yep.
That's what you will always be.
Exactly. Exactly. So, that's why, I made a couple community posts, threw some shade, and come on, guys, it's just YouTube.
Yeah.
You get your knickers in a knot over some shade. And then
Online people bother you?
I know. And then they're like, "Oh, I think it's funny." It's funny.
It's
Oh, but
fashion.
yet, you've done 3 or 4 live streams there, ma'am, about us with your name. Our names have all been in your mouth. You want to
Mhm.
go after everybody, but as soon as somebody comes
Barbie.
back at you, you cry.
Oh yeah, she would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
she
starts
does.
blocking.
She can't
Hey,
Hmm.
handle.
Barbie Deed, honey.
And
Yeah.
go in my real life. I dare you.
Oh, I know.
Yep.
Exactly.
I dare
Exactly.
you. My uncle's an attorney. Go in real life. I fucking dare you, bitch.
Exactly. Yep. Yep. So, and again, they want to sit and again, prove it. Prove, and this goes to all the little dumbasses. Please prove that I've doxed anybody or gone real life on you, because I have not. Now,
None of us
I
have.
do still have proof that the other one tried to dox Candy. She
Oh,
tried to change her name, and she put up a post about this poor woman, from some woman in California. I can't remember the name. I'd have to go back and look at my screenshot and find it. But she tried to do that. Well, then she freaked and changed the name of the YouTube channel. And guess what? It came up, which I thought was so interesting. It came up the Gaining Ground. Anybody remember that?
hmm. I do.
Yeah, I do too. And, so that was taken care of behind the scenes, because, again, that man's had the patience of Job. He doesn't even mention her, don't think about her. And let me say one other thing, just real quick. This community never knew Little Mama. Never.
Nope.
No.
Oh,
And,
she knows very well. She's
oh, of
just
course
brings
she
it up
does.
because she thinks it's it caught me off guard the first couple of times she was connecting me with that poor woman's suicide, and then after she kept going on and on and on, I kept, Kate, whatever. There's nobody that can show proof that I was ever in contact
Right. And
behind the
you were
scenes.
never,
No.
well, you were never a mod for Gigi ever.
No, no, because I've got mods in my chat for Gigi that will swear to God that I've never modded
Exactly.
for them.
Exactly. Exactly. So I don't know if I'm in the mood to answer questions.
No.
I would like to ask you 3. Well, okay, whatever. I might tell you to fuck off. I don't know yet. I'm not trying to be rude, but this I was supposed to have a nice laid back Sunday, and it's been anything but. So, I'm extremely aggravated for the bullshit that I've seen. Talk about me all you want. I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
But don't make shit up and lie. That's not going to fly.
Yeah,
It's just not.
I took a nap and I woke up. I went to Discord and someone
Shut up, Fraggy.
said Munchie say, or I forget how it was said. I'm just gonna paraphrase that you're trying to kill somebody. I'm like what the fuck? Go ahead. Bring out your little paperwork on whoever you're trying to say is me. Bring it all out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I want to see all the bad things we've said in Discord.
No, me too. Yeah, me
Well,
too.
I'm living for it. I'm living for it.
Me too.
She has paperwork on me of my trying to kill somebody or whatever.
Exactly. Because that is slander.
That's slander. Because I can prove it's not true. So yes,
Exactly. So most of the bitches apparently are confused about what that actually means.
right.
So and everything I've said today is my own opinion. If you don't like it, hey, I don't really give a shit. Everybody has their own opinions. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Mhm.
Yep. Miss
But don't
Benzo
come at me and
Queen.
lie. Nuh-uh, that's not going to go.
Right.
And too bad Round Eye's not here. If he likes spicy Kate. He's going to be mad he missed it.
Yeah, no, I went right over her live, and of course she had a lying her ass off as usual. Never
Right.
did anything to that fucking woman. Anything.
No.
She just had to be nosy, had to get her big fat nose into everybody's business, or it just would have never turned out the way it did.
No, we would have, had the live just like we did. And you had your say. It would have been probably done and over with. But then all the troll accounts got to pop up. Now, if you mistook my community post for something else, oh well. If you thought it was about you, lace that bitch up and wear it. I don't care.
Right. Exactly.
Because I have absolutely no problem coming at you and saying exactly what I think under my own account.
Right. That's why I went over there. I thought I was blocked. Well, she did. You remember I was in jail for 24 hours from posting something on my community post.
Right.
Who reported it? It didn't say it was her, but process of elimination. So
Exactly.
I was actually able to go in her chat under my own name. But don't start your shit, bitch. I'm not afraid of you.
No.
Not afraid of you.
Why would we be?
All.
Why would anybody be? I mean, and don't dish it if you can't take it. That's all I can say is don't dish it if you can't take it. The other loon, oh, she's been minding her own business. Like I said, I got dates. I'll put them up. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'll be more than happy to put them up because I can count several things. And
nobody's
no,
talking about AJ anymore. It's all news.
No.
It was done.
Yeah, it was one and done and dusted.
Exactly.
She's poking the bear with her little funny little references to dog food and cats crying on shorts.
Yeah. Would you like
Right.
me to give you the bill, AJ, that it was crystallized food in his bladder? You asshole.
Thank you. And
Karma's
again,
a bitch.
people apparently don't have a clue when and we had known this because again, you were our dearest friend in Discord. You came, you talked about this. And if they knew what was going on in our fucking Discord, you would have known this too, you dumbasses. That Kate had already had issues with her little male kitty.
Yeah.
And we'd gone to the vet. The kidney disease was caught very early.
Yep.
And she was treating him. But once your animal has kidney disease, they become prone to a plethora of problems. And you were doing everything you could, but when a cat that already has existing kidney issues is allowed to even nibble a little bit of dog food, it's bad.
It is.
And if they had known that, then, well, you stupid cows thought you were in the Discord and knew everything that was going on. Apparently you didn't, did you? So, and I've left dumbass alone. But when she just all of a sudden out of the blue said we were lying about the dog food, I put it up the proof. Said stupid.
I mean,
and then there's the other one doing it too. Oh, hell no, Annie.
Yep, like she could afford $7,000. They already went up there with the scope. They broke up what they could. Then they did it manually. I could hear him screaming.
I know, it's not good.
I mean, and when she came in, she's like, it's a $7,000 surgery, and it's not guaranteed to work.
Nope, not.
And I just lost it, you know.
Yeah, we know.
And they want to sit there. Oh yeah, Munchie, put $7,000 out for your fucking dog.
No, she's already taken money from her subs for her animal.
Exactly. I've donated several times, and yes, ma'am, I can prove that. I have receipts. So please don't sit there and say I didn't, because oh yes, ma'am, I did.
Thanks
because
for coming.
That is the one thing that pulls at my strings, and everybody that knows me in real life knows animals and the elderly are my thing. And you fuck with either one of those things, I'm going to be on your ass. Those are my weak spots, and that's exactly what she did. She knows what she did. So no, I'm not, there's no way. You sit there and who, if that's the real munching and chatting, somebody finally tell me if it is first before I have what I have to say.
I don't think I can't check.
I don't know if a mod could please check. Fraggy, would you check and see if that's her real channel?
You, even if it's, I don't think it's her channel.
It probably isn't. Okay, it's not. So you take the fake ass and go away. But you know what? This cat was what? How old? 12.
He's 12, and he went for his geriatric appointments every year.
Oh,
I
yeah.
always had his shit on point.
Well, yeah, you just when they diagnosed the with the kidney problems, they had to do an ultrasound. There was a lot involved with that, and that shit ain't cheap. Trust me, I know.
And she's like, oh, you know me, with my tortellini, I would have paid that money.
Yeah.
$7,000 at an emergency vet at midnight.
Thank you. Exactly.
Asshole.
So yeah, talk to me then. Yeah, talk to me then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For surgery that they said they had to bring a special person in for, because what was that? The third, in the 4 days, that was the third visit. They did everything they could, and then they said the surgery probably wouldn't even work.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right,
even if
because
I had
what
it.
happens is that the male cats, their urethra is narrower,
Yeah, yeah.
and once they expand it, even with the surgery, it's likely to recollapse.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said. Yeah.
You're muffled again, Kate.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
quit multitasking, damn it.
Hey, Olaf.
Hey, Olaf, good to see you, darling.
Oh no. I
I'm
can't
being a
type in
cranky
chat.
pants. I'm being a cranky pants.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
Munchie's
I
being
don't
all
go.
just so miserable and doing multiple mantic lives out. She seems to have been a little, I don't know, annoyed at my community tab. Shut your fucking mouth. Then
well,
I won't
exactly. I mean,
come.
who can't take a joke? Somebody posted last night, and I saw this before I went to bed. She put up like a short of Trump, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. I think it was one of the skits they did on Saturday Night Live or
Yeah.
something. It was fucking
Yeah, I saw that. It
hilarious.
was
So
funny.
if you can't have a sense of humor about your candidate, oh my God. But you know what, there, Munchie? You could not have anybody say anything off about your beloved candidate of choice.
Right.
And Annie Janney said the same thing. We kicked her out because of Trump. Oh, no, 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 ma'am. You left on your own account.
Oh, she
So
would have eventually been kicked out, but no, it wasn't
yeah, oh
because of
yeah,
Trump.
eventually. Oh yes, ma'am. She was on her way out. Trust me. But no, she left on her own accord. Just like one day we came in and Munching was gone. We're like, okay,
Yeah.
well, something must have happened there, but okay. See ya. And it not because we were being mean girls. Absolutely the
Naughty good
farthest thing
girls thing, for
from it.
fuck's sakes.
No, we
And
weren't.
if
I
she wants
mean,
to see me, I can be more than happy to oblige.
Mm.
we don't go to her lives.
Oh,
Obviously, I found out about almost killing someone through Discord.
yeah,
Um, just stop talking about us.
Yeah. I personally
exactly.
don't go and watch her lives. I get the updates in Discord,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm just, and then poor Kate started vibrating in there, and I'm going, oh, I better fire up a
Uh,
live, get them memberships and super chats, because Annie, stop stalking my membership list, you freak.
Well, and that she said she turned off her monetization. Turn it back on, Munchie.
She did not. She lost it.
Of course she did. So that was a lie too. So please, I am so over it. Yeah, I'm just not gonna, now all of a sudden, and again, she allowed all that doxing to go on.
yep.
And guess who came in her live? Because I'm blocked. I had to go into on another account, which you better please block my Kate Candles account. I'll just tell you that right now. So I had to switch to Kate Candles so I could see what was being said. And yeah, there was some interesting stuff going on being said in there.
Well, that's slander. That is slander
It
on my
was.
part. You want to look up every Sartain down south? Go for it. Go for it. Put up the information. I dare you.
Well, you should actually look into her, Olap. She's hysterical. And not in the funny way anymore.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
The
she's
pasture gate is slowly creaking open.
sure is. I'll be more than happy to kick it wide open.
Chris used to say to me, who would
Leave
come
you
on
with
here with
what?
their real name? Who would come on here with their real name? When I first, started going in her chats and stuff. And I'm like, I would just laugh to myself because I'm like, I never took my ex-husband's name, right? And I never told anyone that. So I
Right.
wasn't as dumb as you thought I was, Munching.
Oh, true. Thank you.
That's sweet, True. Thanks, honey.
Ah,
Right.
thank you.
Oh,
But please,
Thank you
please
for the
somebody
news.
explain to me why This woman sat and doxed people for 37 minutes,
Yep.
and she still has a wrench in your chat, Munching. Please explain
Yeah.
that to me.
Why do you have somebody that's been on record as doing bad things to little kids
Thank
holding a
you.
wrench on your stream?
Exactly. So, and
Yep.
and that's all anybody said was that she owes people an explanation because she has charity shit that's not legit. I'll
Mm-hmm.
throw that out there. I don't care. In my opinion, from what I saw, it's not legit. So she's got some splaining to do.
And she also owes over $500 to one of our chat members.
Yes, she sure does.
Sure does. Not me.
Yep. Nope, it
Don't
ain't
owes me
you.
100.
It ain't you.
Nope, not me.
Hey, Caitlin's, but I know there's Annie. Happy birthday too, honey. I didn't get the chance to tell you. But yeah, I know there's lots of Annies, lots of Kates. It's like, oh my goodness, good Lord, we all name name tags. So, so please, simp for the nasty bitch who said horrible things about your grandchildren. Go for it. Please do. And that just shows me your true colors too.
All
Yeah.
Kates have armies of accounts.
Well, Kate Winslet, I
Confirmed.
think I triggered her over my community tab. So this triggered her mantic. I
I
love
didn't even
Alana
see your
sometimes.
community tab
Her
yet.
mantic.
I didn't even see it yet. I just knew I almost murdered somebody or something. I don't know.
With it, it's just some shade. It's just some silly stuff. Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
poke the bear. But after that live that was done the first time a couple weeks ago, that gave Kate a chance to have her side of the story out because Munchie, you were muting her, and that's not okay. So
No.
there's that. So again, she was having her say, which she deserves to have. And after that, nothing else was said. Then all the troll accounts started popping up. And
Yep.
now the only one that I accused him of being was the one he admitted to. So again, suck it up.
Right.
Go back and reread some of my community posts, ma'am. But
And
if you do
somebody,
want to think it's about you, fine. Wear that, lace that shit up and wear it. For all I give a fuck, I don't care. It's my opinion and I can have it. Just like you can have your opinion.
yep. And this Rankin person, they were posting how she lost her life. I don't even know a Rankin.
I don't either. I mean, it's just like, people, it was so cute though. People behind the scenes were messaging me going, oh my God, am I, honey, here's the weird shit about this. We have no idea who the fuck that is. None whatsoever. So it's like,
It was
okay.
a Karen Rankin and a Kathy Sartain. And I'm
Right,
like,
right.
and the Karen Rankin had her license yanked or something. I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
Exactly. I mean, and it's just like, okay, who the hell are these people? You know? And
All
it's just
because
like,
their son was military. I
thank
guess.
you.
I guess.
Right, right.
Fighting for
Exactly.
my son's overseas fighting for your right to talk shit, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. So not even. So I'm
Mhm.
just over it. She went, what can we do? What can we do to stop? There is nothing you can do. Sit down, shut the fuck up, grab the rest of your community
What
back,
is she
reel them
even
all
talking
in.
about, Kate? She's the one that started this up again.
Well,
She
she
did.
did. Yeah, she did. She did. She's
And do
she's
you
the
know
one.
one of those MFers called West Point? My son was out of West Point for probably a year or two. And my youngest son was like, Mom, why are you calling West Point looking for, you know, I
Right,
won't say they know his name, but I'm like,
right.
what do you mean I call West Point? He's out of West Point. They called, pretending they were me looking for my kid to try and
Oh
find
my
out where he was.
God.
Right. And gee, I wonder who has a rep for doing that.
Uh
Hmm.
huh.
Uh-huh, is right.
I'm like, he's
So,
been out of
no.
there for 2 years. Why the hell would I call? What are you
Right.
jealous
Exactly.
that my kids are
Exactly.
successful? You fucktards.
Right. And all we did was try to help the little weasel.
Yep.
When he came in, boo-hoo crying, that, and excuse me though, I remember certain members only live that somebody had, and this again was a little while ago, because that's your members died a long time ago along with your monetization. But you had members only live, and I know there's people in here that remember it, that he came in and he was just freaking out. Oh my God, that crazy bitch drove by my house. She
Yes.
knows where I live. I'm
Yes,
Yeah.
gonna
I
have to, what do
remember
I
Yeah,
that.
I
do? And
remember that
yeah,
hysteria.
and we were just going, look, just ignore her. She's stupid. Don't worry about it. She's not going to, but she already drove by my house, and she was stupid enough to live stream it. But
She was
so anyway,
funny in that
it
live stream,
was.
though.
It
She was.
was. And he was just absolutely losing his shit over it.
And
And
then he
he
got
supposedly got cameras. He got cameras because he was so scared of her. So stop it. I don't care what happened. All I know is you came in Discord, said you were suing her. We all thought that was so cute. Sure you are, honey. And then you started showing us paperwork that you were.
Right,
So
right.
again, and then you cried to all the old bitches to gather up the evidence for you and help
And you
you.
did.
All we did was send you stuff, sir. We didn't send to courts anything. We sent it to you for you to give whatever you wanted to the courts.
Yep.
So, she wants to sit there and say now that this GoFundMe shit never existed back in 2015. She didn't say she got hit by a drunk driver. We'll have another live stream that says that's not true. But again, I'm not going to put that shit out. So again, ma'am, you're the only one that goes around and doxes. It's you. And then the other one gets the information from whatever source and they do it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember what happened to Doro.
Me too.
I got blamed
Mhm.
for that. I didn't even know who, and now I know who it was because you guys know what I did for 3 weeks.
Right.
But I got cussed out by Candy that me, Lynn, and MT.
Well,
Oh, you're muffled again, girl.
Kate.
Here I am. So
There you go.
I only knew her as Doro, and apparently somebody came in the chat with her real name.
Yep.
I don't know. And now I know because he admitted it.
Right.
And he was trolling all of us while we were on panel with him.
Yep.
Who cares? He taught me so much how to not give a shit about nothing. So
Exactly.
he
So
did teach me something.
yeah. And he admitted it.
I
Did you know that,
know.
Munchie? Before you get your panties in a wad, did you know that he admitted it? Go run ask him. He's going to go, oh, I did not. Yeah, I did.
I
Yes,
got all
he did.
the screenshots. That's when I
Yep.
got put in jail of
Yep.
him calling her and her daughter regarded. That
Uh-huh.
she's not smart enough to troll. So he knew it wasn't her.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
what a nice
again,
friend.
yeah.
Mm.
So, it's too bad, again, like you're the one that hid your channel for 4 months. We did, when you left the Discord and hid your channel, I just kind of went, oh wow, I hope everything's okay. And left it at that.
We
Right.
Because
asked
we
your
don't pry
cousin,
into
and your
people's
cousin
business.
said she didn't know anything. You hadn't
Right.
talked for a while, so we were left twisting in the wind, as it were.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're
So,
just
what
like, well, okay.
exactly did you want us to do?
Right.
You
And
know,
right. And then when Dum Dum is the one that doxed her brother being deceased, didn't nobody else do that? She did it.
Yep.
She did it from a public post. So none of us did that.
Nope.
She did that. So again, she's the one that did that and then wants to brag about it. Nobody else did. And when we found out about it, yes, we did say something in Discord. And it was, oh my gosh, we are so sorry that she did that. And we were telling Ro, hey, please give her our condolences. We're so sorry that that happened and that she's
Yeah.
lost her brother.
And she
So,
confirmed
yeah.
that we did that. So
Yeah.
if she's
And I'm
willing,
sure we
fine.
can come up with screenshots from that too. So,
Yeah.
yeah, no, nobody was saying anything. We were absolutely horrified that she did that, but we weren't surprised. But yeah, nonetheless, it's still horrifying that she goes that low. She loves doing that, but she's changed. She's found Jesus. She's found tarot cards. What the fuck ever. She's not changed. She's just as nasty as she's always been, and she loves doing what she does. And nobody's gave her attention. Please show, except in passing. Where
Well,
and I'm talking
Yeah,
about her today. I don't give a shit. If
she's
I'm gonna
on
get
my
blamed
B
for it, I might as
roll.
well do it.
Yeah,
I
she's
can
on my
handle
B roll.
her.
I'm not, asked to do anything particular with Alana. I'll leave her to others.
Exactly.
I'm tired of her. I'll
Oh,
laugh
I
at you.
know.
I will make fun of you on my community tab, but to devote any airtime to you, nah.
Right. And we had that conversation a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're done and
And
dusted.
because
I
you
mean,
know that
I
I
can.
love talking about her. I'll talk about the bitch
Yeah,
till
yeah.
whatever,
Yeah,
because I'm over it. I am just over her inserting herself and saying I've changed. I'm a better person. I've got God and blah, blah,
yeah, yeah,
blah. And it's
yeah,
just like,
yeah, yeah.
girl, please stop it. You're disgusting. I don't even want to go there. But so she's the one that did that. None of us did that.
No. No.
And we were behind the scenes wishing you munching nothing but the best.
Yep.
So yeah, there's that.
That's
That's
and I'm not
exactly
gonna
it, Annie.
lie. I was very hurt over her doing that night because she called me a liar for not
Yeah.
telling her what Annie did because I think a post was made somewhere or whatever. That was not my place. I wasn't going to sit there and spread rumors until
Right.
we got on, till we had a live. That we weren't going to sit there and bash her the way she bashed us.
Well, exactly. It
So
doxed
she
everybody
got
right and
pissed at
left.
me because she said I was a liar. No, I was trying to protect Annie. I still have that in me. I wasn't going to sit there and tell Munching what all happened.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't blame you. Look
So
how this turned out. I don't blame you. I wouldn't
exactly.
confide in her. I mean,
I wasn't going
stop.
to do that. I keep shit to myself until it has to come out. And she was pissed off because I lied to her. Get over it. You don't need to know everything.
Well, exactly. And and maybe she would have known more if she'd stayed her ass in Discord. How about that?
Well, she would have known if she stayed in Discord.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because nobody asked her to leave. We just came in one day and she just wasn't there. I was like, wow. I think I actually went to send her a message or say something to her, and I tagged her. And nothing happened. I'm like, well, that's weird. Does anybody else see Munchie? Yeah, so I went over and looked at the list and she wasn't there anymore. I'm like, well, that's odd. And when Ro came in, I don't even think Ro knew either because Rose has a life. She's fucking busy. Hell, Rose half the time not even to Discord.
I
But
know.
she
is
popped in. She
busy.
goes, oh wow, I didn't even notice. I said, well, I just all that was said was by me anyway was I hope she's okay. Other than that, that was the end of it.
That was it. Nobody even,
No.
like I said, Ro never says anything bad about her cousin.
No,
That's
she
her
does not.
family, and I respect that, but they are
Nope.
totally different in my eyes. That's
No,
all.
they're very different people. Exactly. Very different. One has morals, the other one has none. So,
Oh, and Alana, I know you're listening.
oh
With
yeah.
all due respect, it's archangels, not archangel.
Oh God,
Oh,
really?
Don't
come
pronounce the A,
on.
okay?
I I can listen to her all day. I can't listen to Barb. I can listen to Alana, but I cannot listen to Barb.
Oh,
I can't.
let's just cover this just real quick. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be such a mean bitch. I bully everybody. Excuse me, Barb, the swamp beast, who's a scammer.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna call that one out every chance I get because she's a scammer.
I
So
hate
yeah, so
I
oh
hate
heaven
that.
forbid I'm gonna be a mean girl to her. Who else have
Yep.
I gone after? Piggy. She's just as bad. I swear that's Barb's twin that they removed from her stomach. So again, okay. So I'm a horrible person for standing up for myself with that bitch for several years now. But I don't ever recall saying anything bad about your family, your grandchildren, your lack of grandchildren, or what they would do if you had grandchildren. So all you have to do is maybe you better clear your memory, ma'am, and think about before you simp for something like that. That's disgusting. But hey, honey, you do what you got to do.
Oh,
You do it.
hold up,
I think it'll be
you got
hilarious.
Nip standing on attention. Tell. Sorry for the visual people.
Exactly. Because, come on, stop it. The attention. Yeah. How long's it been since we've done a live, Glory?
Two
Huh?
weeks. 2
Thank
weeks.
you. That was the last one
Right.
then. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I remember I was working night shift and I went to go take a nap, right? So it was when the other one and Alana were together, and they were cussing me out, just dragging me for hours. I fell asleep. It was like white noise.
That's hilarious. I know there's because the swamp beast I can only take in short
Uh,
doses. But isn't it funny the similarities?
yeah.
Swamp beast has a swamp elf, and the big back has a house elf. So I just think that's hilarious.
And Munchkin's got the leg humper, the Chihuahua. So
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
actually, he's more Jack Russell than anything. Let's be real. So, and he's absolutely adorable. I mean, I remember when she first got that dog, I had just lost one of my cats, and it's heartbreaking to lose a pet. We all know what that's like.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she brought that dog home, and something was wrong with it. I remember it getting sick just very shortly after she had it. And I looked at my husband. I said, it's not like he's going to tell me anything. It's my money. I could do with it what I want. But I said, I'm going to shoot her a little, a couple bucks because I would just be so sad if something happened to that dog and,
Yeah.
we could help out a little bit, So everybody did. I remember
Yeah.
sending, shooting her a couple bucks for Doobie too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan did to Doobie, and then she put him through the mud, saying he was a drama queen. England Dan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's the last time you saw him over there.
Yep. Yep. Sent her money for the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, again, burn me once. Shame on me. Burn me
Right.
twice. No, 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 no. So and please don't come back and say that we didn't do that because I can prove mine. I just came across that the other day. I was like, oh wow. Because I get my stuff from Google. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, there it is. I'm like, wow, okay, yeah, I did donate. So, and I'm not trying to bring that up to rub that in her face, but she wants to sit there and say how nasty and how mean bitches we are. No,
Right.
ma'am. We supported you.
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
And if your people are gone, it's by your own doing. I wish you nothing but the best. I hope all your little flock comes running right back
Uh-huh.
because you may have them all.
Sometimes absence doesn't make the heart grow fonder. It just doesn't.
I
It's just
just
a relief.
yeah, I just yeah. None of any of this would have happened if she just kept her nose out of it.
Yeah.
Well,
I tried to
exactly.
tell her. Annie, I lost my cat. I am grieving. That was my child.
It was.
Please, I don't want to get into this. And I tried to like dumb it down a little bit. And I said she was acting weird and Discord and whatever. I said, just leave it at that, please. And then she told somebody I was a fucking liar. What? Because I didn't start drama? I'm a
Right.
fucking liar.
Right.
And then that show she did the night before we were
Yep.
going to go live.
Yep. Because that's exactly what it was, Kate, a show. It was a
That's not a
show.
friend. And I always had that bitch's back. Don't
Yeah.
say I didn't, Munching, because you said it over in your live when I was in there
Yep.
typing. Fuck you.
There's a lot of people. I know what happened today hurt Truth badly. It hurt Lynn badly.
Yeah.
Now, me, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be callous, but it didn't hurt me like that because, trust me, I learned my lesson a long time ago with that one.
Well, what happened today?
Well, with Truth got up on panel with her because she kept
Yeah, I didn't
calling
catch
everybody.
that.
That's the only part I watched. I went back and caught little snippets of it, but I wanted to go back because I came into Discord and I knew something was going on with what the comments were, and I'm like, what's going on? And I saw that she was live. But whenever I started to listen to it from the beginning, I'm like, no, I don't have time for this shit. I'm not going to, no, I don't even want to go there. So I said, who is that on panel? And Truth said, it's me. I'm like, okay, I got to listen to this part.
Okay.
And, she was visibly upset because, again, she wasn't getting what you were trying to tell her. People were trying to tell her for 37 minutes. It wasn't just you getting doxxed. It was all kinds of people getting doxxed. But she doxxed Truth's name, city, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But yet she's like, well, I was, all she did was have an excuse at first. Well, I apologize. Well, I'm sorry. But sometimes apologies just do not cut it.
Mm-mm.
And she was making excuses. Well, the chat was going fast and I was trying to turn it off and I was trying to shut comments off. The first time somebody should have said something to you, you should have ended the live right then, right there.
Yep.
And then not address any of it ever again and you're the one that's not letting it go.
Right.
Just because people put up a little bit of shade, oh, well. But yes, ma'am, I put up shade against Annie Janney. Not a lot of it because it was dying down. The doxing was dying down. She even tried to troll Munchie as Soggy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So how about that? That's how I got to this community anyways, was because of Soggy.
And we know because she was texting me from Google numbers and then did it from her
own
number with the same pictures that Soggy or Kathy or whoever, Karen, whatever, I was under Soggy's, whatever, on YouTube. It was the same pictures, everything.
Right. And it was funny too, because once we started kind of comparing notes here, we were like, okay, Annie Janney, do you remember messaging me in DM asking me, is this you? Are you texting me?
Oh, God.
But
then she was trolling herself.
Because she says this was sent to me this morning, because you remember the 3-week trolling thing?
Right.
That was me saying I'm the head bitch around here.
Yeah.
Remember?
And she accused me of being it. And she goes, are you texting me? And I'm like, no, why would I do that?
But those two were involved together because he admitted it when I went and trolled under his channel and said, do that. He's like, what? You're going to hold a couple texts over me? So somehow either they were both involved or he sent it to her thinking it was her.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you guys need to switch up your phone numbers. Oops. So again, don't make me put out the receipts because I will. And
Yeah.
if you want more receipts, sir, ma'am, alien, or whatever the fuck you identify as, I will put them up. So, and that doesn't go just towards the one wackadoodle, but the whole gamut.
Hey, Stiff Richard.
Hey, Steffi, how's it going, darling?
Wow. Well, we know there's one little toady woman over on Munchings that likes the P Hub. I
Yep.
would bet she probably watches it.
Well,
Oh no.
even if I was a drunk, druggy, whatever that she says I am,
Murderer.
murderer. Oh, yeah, murderer. We can't
Yeah.
forget that.
Yeah.
Don't have any kid things on my background.
Right.
Actually,
And
I have nothing on my
excuse me,
background.
correct me if I'm wrong. You're not the one that lost your license.
That's right.
Didn't the drunk lose hers? Oops.
Apparently, I
That's my
gave up my
opinion.
license.
That's my opinion.
I gave up and
Allegedly.
look under Kentucky, people. Go to the right states.
Correct.
Gave it up per my attorney's advice with this, all this disability stuff.
Right.
But
Right.
yeah, but
Right.
I can
And
get it back at any time. No, I did not
exactly.
steal, whatever, kill. Fuck you.
Exactly. Hey, trust me, Kate, I know who I would want for my nurse. And it certainly wouldn't be because I don't know, does Dummy forget that she pretended to be a nurse?
Yeah, I guess.
And we have that too. Thank you. So go sit your ass down. You haven't changed. You never will change. And the rate the other one's going, she's right up there too. Like you said, Glory, the cow gate is opening just a little bit further.
Just a little bit. Rusty hinges. I can hear it opening.
Exactly. I can too. I can too.
Well, she took the channel down. I was like, maybe I should find this Kathy Rankin. Was it Kathy Rankin or Karen Rankin?
Oh, Elizabeth, absolutely. I would
I
have
both.
you girl, yes, ma'am. I would, yes. I'm not going to say anything off color here. But Elizabeth knows our joke. So, yes. So, yeah. I would trust Elizabeth with my life. So, yes, ma'am. Oh, good Lord. But yeah, I'm I mean, you got, like I said, poor round eye. He's missing the spicy cakes. I'm gonna have to let him know. Because I'm sorry, this doesn't happen too often. It might happen again tomorrow too. So tune in. You never know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure it's
Tomorrow.
not done.
Could I get one of the mods to put Michael's link in?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
he is taking over reacting to my former interest.
Right. Well, I think there's a few in the lineup. So
Yeah.
stay
Yes. Laura,
tuned.
hit me up in DM, girl.
Oh my God.
You know what? I suspect it was her own kid because she's always been very vague about him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
But again, we're such horrible people. We dox everybody, but yet in that funny live that Kathy did just a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Her government name was never mentioned once.
Nope. Nope.
What? Yep. If you all missed the live, it's the one with the upturned golf cart and a drunk lady.
Yeah. I know, Holly. I tell you, it's just like, damn. Fuck. I thought today was going to be just nice and quiet and
No,
calm and
I was
whatever.
I fell down the rabbit hole of trashy AI voice audio books on YouTube. I mean, I'm talking really bad monster romance books.
Oh, Lord. I
So
can
I
just
go
imagine.
around the house. But I got just shitty things, chores around the house. I got my earbuds in, and I'm listening to this horrible stories. Oh my god! And then it got all interrupted.
I know, rude.
I know.
Let me know. I'll post the link of the one I'm listening to in my description later if you're interested.
Oh, I love that kind of stuff. I know. I went into Discord when I got up from my nap because I had off today, and I'm like, "Oh no, here we
Why? Yeah, I know.
go."
I was doing other stuff too, and I popped in later and I saw all this shit going on. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I mean, damn, I thought this was going to be a nice, quiet little Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And, here is Munchie inserting herself again, yapping about everybody and about some, again, it's some shade. It, you want to talk about Trump's bad, maybe you should hold your opinion on him and,
And I
people
won't
wouldn't
make
find
fun of
out.
you about it
Thank
because,
you.
there's the
Exactly.
one thing about me. If you let me know what bothers you, I'm going to use it.
Exactly.
I not only do that here, but I do that to my own family. you
I
know?
know. I know. Thank you. I mean, anybody that's got a big family knows that. That's the first thing you do. And so
Yeah.
stop. She wants to, it's 1 minute coming out of her mouth. It's only YouTube.
Right.
Well, then all of a sudden, everybody, her knickers are in a knot because people are, joking and whatever. And, stop. If you can't take it, then do put up every meme you can think of about me. Put up everything about Trump. Who cares? I don't care. I have members of my own family that don't like Trump. Do you think that stops me? Hell
I'm
no. I
Canadian.
talk to them every minute I can. Hey, let's talk about. Did you see what Biden did today?
Yeah. Right.
And I irritate. Finally, she had to tell me, stop talking to me about it. I'm like, oh, okay, sugar britches.
And
So,
you got that kettle head salmon is my most favorite.
oh man,
Over there.
dude, he had some strip steaks going the other night. One of these days, there's going to be an army at that man's house knocking on the door, expecting a nice IP and a steak. Just saying, kettle. Just saying, sir. So,
Yep.
we are the ones that can find out everything, apparently. Because
Oh yeah.
and let me say that too. I'm not behind the scenes looking up anybody.
No,
I don't know anybody's real
I
name,
could,
for
and I
one.
probably will with somebody that doesn't
Oh
knock
yeah.
it off.
Yeah, that one, yes. But I mean, why would I go real life on anybody? I haven't. I don't. But I've seen everybody else do it. So again, girl, watch who's sitting with you. You just best watch who's sitting at your table
Mm-hmm.
and what they've said and done. I haven't forgot. Clearly, you might have, but I certainly haven't forgotten.
Because all you had to do was, in a lighthearted way, swipe
Take care,
back at
Kate.
me. It would have been mutual shade.
Well,
But you're
yeah,
fucking nuts, lady.
exactly.
So all
And
I
then,
have to do is sit back and watch you and make my little AI memes. And,
exactly.
I'll let you know now, Discord is full of them.
Yes.
It's
I was
stuff
scrolling. I'm like, what
that
the
I
hell?
don't
Oh,
even put
shit.
out publicly is in Discord. So I'm gonna let you ruminate on that for a while.
Well, yeah. And again, please show me screenshots of this Discord. And they have to have the date on them. Have to have the date on them. And it has to be the disc. Because again, I'm in several Discords, but only one that has to do with this community.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm in somebody else's Discord, then I'm in a friend of mine's Discord from where I originally came from to go to Munchings that Soggy invited me to, you know? So again, and yeah, I do. And let me see if I can spell it out for her because God love her. You can hear me say it. She'll still get it wrong. I have a Discord that I stash my evidence in, my recipes, when I'm old and don't want to forget. So yeah, I have one, but guess what? I'm the only one in it. So wow. Okay. And then there's a couple other evidence Discords that are still around. And yeah, those are just there tucked away, nice and neat, that are only have 3 or 4 people in them that might need evidence. So yeah, those still exist too. One is mine and one is someone else's that shall remain nameless.
Yep. Not me.
So, and I don't know if let me scroll back and look. But yeah, I love Holly. So if anybody accidentally put Holly in timeout, please untime her out.
Oh,
So
what happened?
I don't know. Not
I
sure.
guess I was ranting.
That was too. So, you know. Right.
When she talks
So
about trying to make fun of disabilities, but see, she was really on point last night with Lynn. You know.
oh, and I missed that part. I did. I heard about it later. And
Yeah.
again, you know, some of these
Really?
women really cared. They considered themselves very good friends of hers, and now they got knives hanging out of their back.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, if that's what you want, you know, then, you know, fine. Surround yourself with those kind of people because we surround ourselves with the people and the women that are supportive. We support each other.
Yes, Kate Winslet. Kate's got it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I have it. I sure do. You know, because, you know, again, like stupid assholes, we thought, oh, we're going to, you know, we tried this with a couple people and it bit us in the ass every time. But, you know, in the beginning with her, we thought, well, she's just misguided. She's stupid. She needs a place to vent. Let's give her a place to vent. So one of the other gals made a Discord for her to vent. Well, here all she's coming in. One of the first things, and I can't honestly remember if it was my Discord or hers that happened in, but the first thing she came in and she posted a picture of herself, so we knew it was her. And she came in and said she wanted a certain guy's information, MT, and his kids
And
and their social security numbers for her police report. And I'm like, yes, sus, no. And somebody put her in her place right away. I'm sorry, we don't do that here. Then she marched her happy ass in when Munching, we don't know, because I wasn't there for that, so I don't know whether it was a SWAT, whether it was a wellness check, whether it happened, whether it didn't. I don't know. But she came into the Discord out of the blue and said she had the 911 call because she was being accused of doing it. And you can clearly tell on this 911 call it's not me. And she tried to throw somebody else under the bus, which I thought was funny. But no. And we're like, oh, wow, okay. You got the 911 call. Let's hear it. Well, and I'm sorry if you know this bitch, you know. Stop. Well, I've got to download it to my Google Drive and I can prove everything I'm saying because I have all the screenshots of the conversation. So I have to download it to my Google Drive. And when I get it, I'll let you know. We're like, okay, fine. And life back to normal where we're back to chatting and doing whatever we were doing before. Well, then she comes marching back in. I've got it. And so we're okay. We're all gathering in the voice channel going, okay, you know, we're talking amongst ourselves, getting our coffee because it was fairly early in the morning. It's not but crack of dawn early, but it was fairly early. So we're all just sitting there waiting for this evidence, and she's stalling. Wonder why. So she's stalling. Oh, well, okay, hang on, give me a minute. And we're like, okay, fine, take your time. Again, chatting amongst ourselves. Well, 20 minutes go by and we're like, hey, hello, we're all still down here, And she's like, oh, well, I'm busy at the moment. I don't know if she was at a veterinarian's office, a doctor's office. I'm still not clear with that. I'd have to go back and look. But, she's not ready yet. And we're like, well, maybe you need to come back another time. No. Just give me a minute. So finally, we all got fucking tired of waiting. And somebody else went, you know what? This is bullshit. You got it, you don't got it. Then she copped an attitude. Oh, well, if you guys are going to do this to me and act like this, I'm just going to leave. And plip, she was gone. She left the Discord. And we're like, okay, bye. Clearly that didn't work. And she was crying about it again later. And so I started a Discord. And that's the Discord I still have. So the other person was smart enough to go, knowing the reputation we're dealing with here, we've got screenshots and they're stashed away. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody wants to go there, please do. So I would love to see dated screenshots of the Discord I'm in right now with these lovely ladies.
Hi.
Put it up or shut it up, because you don't.
I agree, Olaf.
But so
Yeah.
And sorry if there was a misunderstanding. We got it straightened out. But absolutely, it's just, I'm over the bullshit. The ones like, well, what can I do to make it stop? Shut up. The other one, you bitches won't leave me alone. Then keep my name out your fucking mouth and shut up. I haven't talked about you people. Yeah, you have, and I got dates and videos to prove it. You unhinged nutball.
Mm-hmm.
So continue to go there. I don't care. But if you want to put out, stuff about, don't put misinformation up about the man. Eggs, the only reason eggs are expensive right now, eggs under the previous administration, because I'm not going to get into politics, I'm just not going to do it. But eggs under the previous administration went up 65%. Okay. Now we are dealing with bird flu. Yes. And we were watching, Fox this morning, and it was just like, holy shit. One of the gals, one of her kids lives in California. You think you got it bad. They are selling eggs individually. They're so expensive. $19 for a dozen eggs in California. So, it is what it is, but it is because of the bird flu. A lot of the laying hens they've had to cull because they can't have this, bird flu keep continually, contaminating everything. And if you pay attention, I follow a lot of the eagle cams. The Southwest Florida Eagle Cam lost 2 of their eaglets because of the bird flu. The parents brought a bird back to the nest to feed to the babies. And these aren't little tiny babies. They were, I don't know how far away from fledging, but, they were fairly good size. And the parents fed a contaminated bird, and both eaglets died. And so, the eagle community is just in mourning right now. Like, oh my God. And they're keeping an eye on the adult eagles, because this bird flu is so contagious with wild birds. It starts with wild birds and then gets transferred to domesticated birds. So, and ICE is not going to elementary schools and getting kids.
I know it's been debunked. That story has been debunked several times.
I know.
By several different sources. And stop believing everything you read. It's not hard to validate, or validate the right word I'm looking for, but to check.
Right.
Go to Snopes. Go to
Yeah,
Snopes.com and see if that.
exactly.
Yeah.
And Snopes will tell you the truth. I mean, if nobody else will, Snopes does. So do your homework first. And we're about to get into it with Canada over tariffs. Tariffs are not a long-term thing. For one thing, they're a bargaining chip.
Yeah, it's a
And
chessboard right now, and
it is.
everybody's huffing and puffing at each other over the border. Um, New York might experience some rolling blackouts because New York, Minnesota, and a couple of other states, 90% of their electricity comes from Canada.
Right.
And Trudeau's just slapped a huge tariff on those.
Right.
Our Alberta crude oil, many of American refineries are calibrated only for our crude oil. So that's been tariffed on our side and the worst comes to worse, your gas prices and heating and everything else is going to skyrocket. People are going to be laid off. Is Trump going to allow it to go that far? Probably not.
No,
This is a chess
exactly.
game. Let's
Right.
everybody fucking relax. And
Right.
all those asshole hockey players that are booing the American anthem, stop it.
Oh, I know.
Just stop
Goodness.
it. Grow the
Right.
fuck up.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
And
It's
hey, I get it. I'm buying Canadian. Americans are buying American. That's what it should be. Support your country. I get it. But we've been friends far too long to let this shit get out of hand.
Well, exactly. I mean, and
Stop,
and
everybody.
you and I have talked behind the scenes a little
Oh,
bit of politics and stuff, and it is what it is, and we sometimes agree to disagree, and that's what grown-ups do.
yeah.
And
So yeah,
it's
it's
silly.
yeah. I do. Oh, did I get another? What's going on here? Oh, I'm on
Oh,
the
I
wrong
think.
tab.
Oh,
Never mind.
I know they did pass. And that Pass for Pets, I think, watches the Eagle cams as well. I watch all
Oh,
the Falcon cams too. And yeah, it's sad. And Truth said she lost a parrot. It's sad because, you know, if anything, that's what in my opinion, he needs to step up and address that. Because once that stuff it's dumped to a couple human beings, so you don't want to go there. My husband was so funny the other night. He's like, "It's movie night. What do you want to watch?" And I said, "Well, I've got something on tape. I've seen parts of it, but I haven't seen all of it, and I really like to check it out." But he's the kind of like, and it's called Contagion, and it's got oh God, Jude Law. It's got a fairly good cast in it. But it was several years ago about how the wet markets could affect our food supply and germs and contamination and that kind of stuff. And that was their premise. Is Gwyneth Paltrow was at the very beginning, which she died early, which I'm glad for because I'm not a big Gwyneth Paltrow fan. So there, I'm sorry I said it. But so that movie, they don't show it very often, especially after the pandemic. So, but we watched that and he's like, damn. And that's the kind of movies that get to me, is the shit that actually could really happen. So it's like, oh shit. So they really do need to look into that shit and find out, how are we going to prevent this? So I don't know, but they do need to do that. Oh, African greys are
aren't they
beautiful, Truth.
beautiful?
Oh,
One of the prettiest talking birds, I swear.
yeah, they are. They
But
really
I
are.
agree with Kate Winslet. We should be researching ways to milk our cows and harvest their energy. We power our homes with their autism.
Well, exactly. And supposedly cow farts are a thing. Who knew? I mean, that's like, oh my God,
Don't
really?
blame the cow farts. Oh my God. Poor bovines have it rough. Now they can't even
No,
fart in peace.
no, we need to harness their farts. We need to harness the farts. And the one thing that amazes me is the little tiny country. I'm pretty sure it's Sweden. We'll have to ask Sari when she's in next time. They burn their garbage and they power some of their cities with it.
Hmm.
And it's like, dudes, if they can do that, how come we can't do that here?
Well, it's really, 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 really easy if you live by a stream to generate your own electricity.
True.
But but the people in charge don't like that.
Well,
They don't
yeah,
like you,
exactly.
just diverting a little water your way.
Right, exactly. That's true. It's like big farm too. It's like, yeah, they
Yeah,
don't want cures coming out. So yeah, whatever.
yeah.
But that's a whole nother conversation. But it is. Hey Jay, how's it going?
Hey,
It was
Jay.
just on one of the premium shows, and I grabbed it real quick. I DVR'd it so we could check it out later. But he just looked at me at the end of that movie and he goes, "That's freaking creepy because shit like that could really happen." And I said, "Exactly. That's what makes it creepy." So,
Yeah,
oof,
yeah. That's
but
for sure.
yep. But so yeah, I mean, and nobody has threatened to, nobody has gone real life, as far as my knowledge, to on anybody in these communities. It's stupid. What's the point? It's over freaking YouTube, for God's sake. I
They're
mean,
just
what
people are
would be the
really
point?
sensitive.
But
Some
now, but I've
people
seen
like to
people
be really
go
badass on their own channels and then whimper and hide away when they're called out.
exactly, and that's what that is. And I apologize again because man, nuh-uh, seeing some of this stuff, and some of the people got so hurt by the words
Yeah,
because words hurt too,
sure does.
and it those ladies were honestly hurt by what you said, Munching, whether you want to admit it or not, or even care. They were hurt. And I know you sat, well, I've apologized. What more do you want? How about stop starting shit and poking the bear? And if you stop poking the bear, perhaps we will too.
Been known to happen.
Yeah, it has.
I mean, I pretty much ignored you up until the Annie Janney live when you deliberately started. This is all on you. This is
It
not
is.
on us.
Yeah, it is. And then that's my opinion. That's your opinion, and a lot of other people's opinions as well. So,
And
she can
you're
have
the
her
one.
opinion. I don't care.
And she was the one that said she was bored. She
Yep.
did this out of boredom.
And
She
because,
went
yeah,
to her
those
and
words came out
lied
of her
and
mouth
yeah, yeah,
just a few
yeah.
days beforehand, actually. So, but if this is her idea of gathering her community back, where she says, I don't
Oh
do
God.
drama. I used to be that way, but I don't do drama. What did you call all that? What did you call today? What did you call yesterday? What did you call the day before? I call that drama, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
And I
plain and
told you
simple.
before, it gives me great joy to see people get twisted over what I do. And I like to sit back and I like to watch. I
Yeah,
told
because
you I'm a sadist, or I
I will
have
always point and
sadistic
laugh. I'm
tendencies.
sorry.
And it wasn't until Discord when I saw all these upset ladies that I'm going, because my way of dealing with it is making AI memes
Right.
about people. You know,
Exactly.
gives me great satisfaction. but I'm not going to sit back and let my friends get hurt. So here we
Exactly.
are again.
Right. I know. Again, and more like still.
Oh,
Oh,
still okay.
stop. It's like, geez.
Just whatever. Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
exactly. You know, so, nah, it's embarrassing at this point. It's gotten embarrassing, and it's not embarrassing for anybody I know. It's embarrassing for that side. So, and the one thing that I did catch yesterday, which I thought was kind of comical, was she said that she got a message on Instagram from one of her relatives that said, Kathy's being mean to you. Well, she used your name, and it's not a secret. And you used to use
yeah.
it as your channel name, so I'm not doxing you.
No.
But she was like, she's being mean to you. And my first inclination was like, unless she lurks an awful lot and for a long time, because you haven't used that name in quite some time, how does she know your name?
Hmm.
I don't think she did, because I don't think it's true.
No. Of course, it's not true. My Facebook has been locked down since the day I made it.
Right. And the only way she would know that name is if she had listened a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, I've always, yeah, I listen to I use that name on my Facebook, and it's the name I use on my Twitter account.
Exactly.
It's not a secret. I'm only Glory B here, or
Right.
yeah, yeah. This is the only
Exactly.
account I use Glory B. So
Right. Exactly. So how, unless she, like I said, unless she's listened for a really long time, that would just struck me as extremely odd that one of her relatives would come in and say, message her on Instagram and say, well, she's being mean to you. I was like, what? How would she even know your name? Stop. So, the things that make you go, hmm. So,
mhm.
yeah, I just thought that was extremely odd. So, yes, ma'am, you know, I don't know what else to tell you. This is not going to be fixed. These ladies don't want it fixed. If they do, they could speak
Oh,
right up.
mm,
But I think we're past that. And I think they have learned their lesson because even in this discord, after you did what you did to me by calling me a shady bitch for nothing, I did absolutely nothing but support you. And the day that I came into your chat when you were calling for the shady bitches, I showed right up and I was like, if you're talking about me, fine. I'll be back.
I don't care if she talks about me, so I don't show up.
I'll be back. Sorry.
Okay, no, 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 that's okay. What else do I want to say about that? I don't know. Yeah, there is no going back. Once you do shit like that, and her old, most of them are probably side eyeing her like really bad, going, yeah, thanks, but no thanks. I mean, she's got somebody that essayed their own kid as a wrench holder. You know, how do you justify that? We've got the evidence. We have the police records. So yeah. So what do you do? What do you do with that? Oh, here's a wrench. Come, you're welcome over here. You don't think people are going to notice that and are going to go, yeah, no? I mean, I know there are people that go over there and watch and participate in chat, but that's their business. It's not mine. So, I don't know what to tell you. What else? I'm sorry you don't have any real life friends. Like I said in my community tab, go join a book club. There's lots of things you could do. Go to a movie. You know, go to dinner with your man. I holy shit. There's so much you could do. Why are you doing this? Why are you showing everybody your YouTube ass? Why are you getting any joy from doing terrible things and saying terrible things to people? What in your life happened to you that you find anything joyful or fun about? Why are you, enjoying other people's pain?
Well, and my point was that, I went over there and told her, look, if you don't want me to come back to your chat, just say so. You don't have to call me names. You don't have to make shit up about me. Just tell me you don't want me to come back. That's all it takes.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a few people, in the chat that were defending me, which I appreciated. But, again, I don't need a brick to fall on me. It's like, fine, if you don't want me to come back, just say so. And, I was getting accused of stuff I didn't do. The entire chat attacked me, most of them anyways. There was a few people that defended me, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, whatever they think I did, whatever they think I didn't. But I am far from a shady bitch. An honest bitch, yes. An opinionated bitch, you betcha. But no, I'm not. I don't go around and lie on people. I don't go around and dox people, and I wouldn't hang out with anybody that did. Just saying.
knowingly.
No, exactly. Knowingly, of course I wouldn't. You know. So again, that's not how I do shit. It's just I don't. And I've never sent anybody a pizza. I've never called a dog pound. I've never called social services
Hmm.
when, we've got plenty of evidence of the other one doing that. And I'm not talking about the
I
Annies.
don't go and scroll through somebody's channel counting how many subs they have or how many members they have, or getting weirded out because they're sending me super chats, which is rare. I appreciate it, but I'm
Well,
neither
sure.
asking or expecting it.
Right. And
You
and I
know,
saw somebody
I'm not begging for money for another fake move.
well yeah. And let me
Now,
just
I
say
bring this
this.
up. I'm sorry, Kate. I bring this up because somebody said she was on about what I spent my very first super chat check
Yeah,
on.
the
It was a
microphone.
new
Yeah.
mic. I
Yeah.
bought a new mic. You know, oh dear, I grifted everybody out of $80.
Right, exactly. Exactly. And they're your super chats. You can do with them what you choose. That's just people showing, hey, your appreciation.
And I
So
didn't set up a GoFundMe or did
no.
I sit there and say, give me money? So I don't know what you were trying to bring me down to your level.
Right. Right.
Do you,
And
do you, do you see a PayPal link anywhere?
nope, never have
Do you
had
see
one.
me monetized in AdSense? No.
Nope. Exactly. And
So
let
try
me just
again.
say she
Ugh.
outed herself
Mhm.
on something to where and I caught it. I don't know if anybody else did. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But she was complaining about her rent being increased. She complained that her rent got increased for the last 3 years. I thought you moved, darling.
Oops.
So how did your rent go up the last 3 years if you moved? So I'm sorry, I'm just a little confused about that. Maybe, hey, hey, I don't know. But I caught that. So, thought that was a little bit odd that you were complaining about your rent going up that much every year for the last 3 years when you supposedly moved. So, get that.
Mhm.
So, yeah, exactly. You invested it in your channel. A new mic is something you did for you, so your channel. So you were
Yeah.
happy with how you sounded and how you did. And so, yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, my first mic that I had when I started doing live streams was a $25 condenser mic, and it wasn't expected to last very long, and it didn't. So
Right.
when I got, the chance to activate my super chat and make a little extra, listen, I live on a budget, you know. No, I'm not ashamed to say I've got no. I'm not living from paycheck to paycheck, but I'm strict with myself now, especially
Right.
at this time of my life.
Yep.
So anything extra like that, I have a savings account, but that's for emergencies.
Right.
So any little thing that comes my way, I will, like I said, the mic. I have a little buy me a new. This is my GoFundMe laptop. You know what it is? It's an envelope with some money in it in my
Exactly.
sock drawer.
Exactly.
It's that's
Oh, I love it.
I'm
Oh
done
my goodness.
traveling. I'm settling into my retirement. I've got a freezer full of food. I've got family. I've got in real life friends. I go out and have lunch once a month. You know, so yeah, I don't know. And as somebody in chat pointed out, you've got three working adults, not well, four, because unless your daughter and her wife aren't living with you guys anymore, you've got four working adults. and you can't survive on 4 incomes? I'm confused. What's the point of your dry begging for rent or for moving? Start saving your money for the move. That's all I can say. Yeah, she took Ola. She went into my channel and she started looking at my memberships.
Yeah, she did. What?
She
Which
did
why?
it too, like
Yeah.
really creepy. I mean, it's like snail slime all over my channel. Got to hose it
Yeah.
down now.
Sage, get the sage. Get
That
the
was Barb.
sage. Uh,
Like really, it was the creepiest thing I've ever heard. Get the fuck out of here.
right. Right. And nobody even, questioned why she hit her channel. She hit her channel for several months. We just figured, well, she's got some personal stuff going on. Maybe she'll be back soon. Nobody wished her ill. Nobody wished her anything but, positive stuff. So, when the tables get turned all of a sudden, and it's not that we can't take a joke. We can, all of us here take a joke. We're grown up. We
Thank
do.
you, wish.
Thank you, you wish.
Rat made a liar out of me.
There you go. But, everybody can take a joke. 1 minute she says it's only YouTube, then she doesn't have any friends on this red app, but then all of a sudden she has wonderful dear friends that she adores. Well, which one is it? We can't really have that both ways. So, you got to be careful when you jump up back and forth over the fence so many times, you're going to snag your britches going over.
Yeah. So, Jesus, what a headache.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's silly. She's like, I don't know what you want me to do. What, because, and again, I don't think this is ever going to be fixed. As far as I
No,
know,
no, no. It's done for me. It's done
yeah.
for me. But I,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't go back. It's first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Because I admit, I when I was with Munching, when Angie Leach would come over there, yeah, she bitch irritated me to no end. And I dropped my phone several times, and I admitted it. I timed the bitch out anytime I saw her. I didn't care, and I didn't hide her ever. I mean, all I ever
no,
did was, like delete a couple of her comments, timed her out. And this is back in the old days where you didn't time somebody out for 24 hours, wherever. Well, you timed them out for like, what was it, 5 minutes? And she'd get all mad. Well, that's because, and we were told to do that kind of stuff behind the scenes, anyways, with certain people. So there, I said it. But so I owned it. Yeah, I did that and I probably overreached. And I've never done that. If I'm a mod for somebody, I don't overstep. I don't. Anybody
I
that's
did
in here
not.
that has me as a mod, I don't overstep, and they'll tell you I don't.
Same
And
with
I
me.
learned from that. I don't do that. I mean, yeah, I probably overstepped, but you encouraged us to do that. And then when I left and I lurked, because my wrench got yanked right away, along with a few other people.
Mm, I
And
know.
it is, yeah, it is what it is. But somebody timed her out. And I sent you a screenshot saying, look, it wasn't me, not this time. And you told me to fuck off. So there you go. So yeah, I was cordial with you after the weight loss stuff, because again, we were trying to band together as one to get rid of something and it still didn't work anyways.
And I was
So
the one that put my hand out first. Let's
yes,
be
you did.
clear about that.
Yes, you
Let's
did.
let's go from that to loyalty, because you've been throwing that word out a lot. Do you even know what loyal means? What a loyal friend is? It's not your definition. I don't. What do you expect loyalty is? If you expecting loyalty, you have to give it back. And you are not one to give it back. You all your friendships are transactional. They have to give something for your attention. I'm not talking about super chats or support or memberships or anything like that. I'm talking about you wielding power over somebody and expecting absolute Firo. Jesus Christ.
What happened? I'm not in the chat part.
She just donated a
Oh,
lot.
V. Shit.
took took the sales right out of me, the wind out of my
Yeah.
sails.
Yeah. That
You
covered the
so
gamut for
much.
everybody, I think. That's the big
Yeah,
FU.
that is the biggest F you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, V.
That
That's so
means a
sweet, honey.
lot.
Thank you so
Really, it
much.
does.
Very kind. Thank
Mhm.
you. Yep.
So yeah, loyalty. So I don't know what you expect from that word, if you know what that word even really means.
Not from what I've seen over the years. Sorry,
No,
but that's just my
no,
opinion.
because you have done some pretty shitty things to Jules, to
Yeah.
Lynn,
Yeah.
to the people that apparently would win your giveaways, and you would never honor those giveaways. So don't call me a grifter or somebody that's asking for having my hand out all the time. If I could do giveaways without repercussions, damn fucking right I would. I used to do it on my older videos where I was, opening packages and shopping hauls and shit like that. I had several of them.
Right. And it's
I
a shame
wouldn't
that you
dare
can't do
do
that
it
kind of stuff
now.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I won't blame you. I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't dare do it now. And it's
No.
sad because there's nothing I like better than getting somebody something. Doesn't have to be
Exactly.
expensive, but I just like to go shopping for somebody.
Right. Right. A little
You
something.
know?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Thanks for watching. You know.
I can remind somebody that did giveaways and stuff, and they never got anything.
hmm
So there's that too. So it is what it is.
So I don't know where you deserve anything of loyalty when you have done your subs wrong. You've cheated them. You laugh at them. You allow people to troll them. Like I'm I'm speechless right now. I don't even know how. And I'm overwhelmed with that donation too. So thank you.
I know. That was so sweet,
It
V.
is.
That was
But
awesome.
yeah, thank you, Olaf. That means a lot coming from you. It really does. I'm a little verklempt here. So yeah. So whenever you speak, whenever you're on panel, I just now I roll my. I used to love watching you react to Alana because
Oh,
I admit
absolutely.
you were absolutely hysterical.
Yep. Yep.
Now you're just a sad fuck
Yeah. Yeah.
with a
To be
sad
honest,
life.
true. Yeah. Exactly.
You know.
And oh, thank you. That's so sweet to say because again, a lot of times too, and the reason why, you know, when I came into the Discord, I think a lot of people were kind of side eyeing me because of munching.
Mhm.
I'm the bad one. I'm the mean person. But people got to know me. They got to know you. And they got to know what's most importantly was the truth that I wasn't like that. I'm actually a decent, kind human being. I'm one of the nicest people you ever want to meet. Glory, you're the nicest person I'd ever want to meet. All the bitches in that Discord are some of the best women I've met.
That's
And I wouldn't
they're the
trade it.
best.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade it for anything. And
Mm.
and another reason why I tell these gals that something I've learned a long time ago with her especially. For you to insult me, ma'am, I first must value your opinion. And I don't.
Yeah.
There's only a few on here that I do, and they know who they are. Olap's number one on my list. I
Me
adore
too.
her.
We all girl crush on Olaf.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And Elizabeth's boobs. She knows I'm kidding. She knows I'm
I
teasing.
forgot about Elizabeth's boobs.
I know. You have to kind of follow someplace else to not get that joke, but yes. So it is what it is. But yeah, so yeah, if you're going to insult me, first I have to value your opinion, and I don't. I don't value yours, Munchie. I definitely don't value the drunk one, and I certainly don't value the fake psychic. Now I heard that this morning. I'm psychic. I have guess, bitch. Huh? How come you didn't know about that plane in Houston that need to make
Yep.
abort their takeoff and
Mhm.
evacuate their plane because their wing caught on fire? That was right in your own backyard, ma'am. You flunked.
I guess that spiritual team was on lunch break.
They must have been. I mean, mine might have been breakfast. I don't know because that happened fairly early. So again, yeah, stop. Fake psychic all the way. So don't even go there. And I can have my opinion,
I
but
noticed that, Fraggy. Yeah.
everybody wants to sit there and say that, she's, we talk about her all the time. No, we
Nope.
haven't. Go back and show. Every now and then, yeah, if her name pops out, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have an opinion and I am gonna say it. Because she won't leave us alone. She hasn't left us alone for 4 years. What's gonna be different?
Mhm.
Because it's not. And we know that. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little poke in every now and then because, like I said, you did a 10-hour live with my name out of your mouth. Oh my God, maybe I should go back and freaking count, but I don't have the patience. So, I mean, she wanted to talk about my refrigerator and my health and
Oh
my
my God, she's
animals.
obsessed
And
with your appliances.
I
That's
know.
so weird.
Like, okay. And my fake husband too. So, he's in the office
Yeah.
right now. But, and nobody's ever heard him. Well, yeah, because I got a 2,500 square foot house and I give him his space when I'm on doing my YouTube drama bullshit. Every now and then he'll come in and go, yeah, what else is going on? I'm curious. And then he goes, I'm sorry I asked. So,
No, wait. We got fans, or no. Big Al's got fans at the shop. Whose husband and
that was hilarious.
was that you, Drew?
That was so funny. So yeah, exactly. It's like, my point was, and again, it's not slander if it's my opinion. I've watched people read tarot cards. Okay. They show themselves shuffling the deck. They show themselves with the deck in front of them and taking the first card and playing it and putting it and putting it, not clearly shuffling through your deck to try to find a card that suits your narrative, ma'am. That was my whole point. So, and you may not directly say some of our names. You have a lot lately too. So let's not go there. But, a lot of times you have said stuff and we just let it go because yeah, it's comic to us. So it's not slander when I criticize your card reading. Okay? So yeah, tarot card. So oops, my fake husband just laughed. I hope you didn't hear him.
Hi, Mr. Fake Husband.
He just said hello. Oh, yeah. He's very shy. I
Ah,
don't know
so
how he's in
cute.
this family because everybody else is like, we grab you, hug you, grab your ass, everything. It's like, we have farting contests at the dinner table, belching contest,
Oh,
an embarrassment. So it's like, oh my God. He just looks at me like, oh God, what have I gotten myself into?
she can smell things. That's right, Olaf. No.
I love that. That's hilarious. Oh no. Oh boy.
That's right. Anyway, you know, guys,
Yes,
Mike's
we've
going to
done
be
enough.
on tomorrow, and he's going to be doing. He got a hold of that big, huge.
Actually, Michael just messaged me a little while
Oh,
ago, and he had something come up. He's going to have to change it. So, Yeah, we'll get in that. Don't worry, we'll get in that because it's a long one to go through. So he's got to go through it a little bit. So do I, because I've only heard parts of it myself. People were time stamping it, going, "Oh my God, go listen to this, go listen to this." I'm like, "Oh Jesus!" But so
Ola,
for
thank you.
someone who's been sane for a period of time, I can beg to differ. Oh,
Anyway, guys, thank you for all showing up. I'm going to go start dinner. People are probably past their dinner hour. And thank you for coming. Thank you for the super chats. Holy smokes. I
I
got
know. Thank you,
gifted
everybody. And
membership
again,
from Old Red, Lynn, Simply Katie, Truthmonger, Spoiled Wifey. Thank you, Vero. Boy, Vero.
you all are awesome. I know we're going to scold her big time here in a little
Yep,
bit.
in a bit, in a bit. But
Yes, in a
I
bit.
hope we got our frustrations out.
Yes, we did because boy, yeah, that doesn't happen too often that I get that mad. But oh, yes, ma'am, I was mad. So
Yeah,
I apologize in advance if I ruffled any feathers, but I'm done with it. It's just ridiculous. I'll take several seats. So I'm not going to go free unless you deserve it. So there's that.
yep, that's for sure.
Take care, everybody. Hugs. Thank you.
Yep, and we will probably have 5, 6, 7 more pop-up lives from Madam being all pissy. So just stay out of my membership list, okay? It's none of your
Yeah.
business, you freak.
Okay. Exactly.
All right, kiddos. Thank you so much, and I will see you again soon.
Yes.
Maybe
Thanks, everybody.
maybe not
Hugs.
as long, but that live took a lot out of me with the Annie Janny shit. So anyway, thank you so much, you peoples, and we will see you again.
Yeah,
Bye.
especially since she has a wrench over there still. That's disgusting, by the way.
Yeah, it is
Just saying.
disgusting. Ugh.
All righty.
Okay, bye.
Bye.